The opening weekend of the brand new Nations Championship could not have asked for a better start, delivering breathtaking drama, unforgettable performances, and enough talking points to keep rugby fans around the world buzzing for days. From thrilling finishes in Christchurch and Sydney to dominant displays in Johannesburg, the tournament immediately lived up to the hype, but one team stood above the rest. The reigning world champions, South Africa, reminded everyone exactly why they continue to set the standard in international rugby, producing a commanding 45-21 victory over England that sent a powerful message to every nation chasing the Springboks. It was a performance built on physicality, precision, confidence, and moments of individual brilliance, and as the dust settled after an action-packed opening round, Planet Rugby's Team of the Week reflected exactly who ruled the weekend. Unsurprisingly, no nation had more representatives than South Africa, with 5 Springboks earning their place among rugby's elite after outstanding performances. At fullback, Damian Willemse celebrated his milestone 50th Test in unforgettable fashion. Facing an England side determined to challenge every aerial contest, Damian Willemse completely dominated the skies, making difficult catches appear effortless while producing one of the finest 50-20 seconds kicks of the weekend. His contribution went far beyond attack, delivering a crucial try-saving tackle before half-time when England still had hope of mounting a comeback. With 12 powerful carries, a line break, and complete control under the high ball, Damian Willemse proved why he was described as sky-owning, making this one of the finest performances by any fullback during the opening round. On the wings, the excitement continued as New Zealand's Will Jordan once again demonstrated why he remains one of rugby's deadliest finishers. Scoring twice against France in Christchurch, including the match-winning try late in the contest, Will Jordan pushed his incredible Test tally to 47 tries in just 56 appearances. Yet South Africa was not far behind in this department either, with Cheslin Kolbe celebrating his own 50th Test by producing another trademark moment of magic, dancing past defenders with his trademark footwork to score a sensational try that reminded everyone why he remains one of the game's most electrifying players. In midfield, Scotland enjoyed a memorable evening in Argentina, as Rory Hutchinson grabbed his opportunity with both hands, delivering creativity, clever distribution, and composure beyond his years after stepping into a starting role. Alongside him, Captain Sione Tuipulo led from the front with fearless carries, intelligent leadership, and rock-solid defense that helped Scotland secure an impressive away victory. However, South Africa's influence remained impossible to ignore. Although Damien de Oyende narrowly missed selection, despite another typically powerful display featuring relentless carries, outstanding defense, and a vital turnover, teammate Jesse Creel earned widespread praise after combining organized defensive leadership with a well-deserved try that further underlined the strength of the Springbok midfield. On the left wing, Fiji's Juta Wainikolo may have finished on the losing side against Wales, but his individual brilliance left fans in awe. Every time he touched the ball, defenders struggled to contain him as he produced line breaks, beat multiple defenders, and accumulated over 120 running meters in one of the tournament's most entertaining individual performances. Yet perhaps the biggest tactical story of the weekend came at fly half, where Manie Libbok delivered one of the most mature performances of his international career. Freed from goal-kicking responsibilities thanks to Cheslin Kolbe, Manie Libbok played with remarkable confidence, controlling territory with intelligent kicking, releasing his dangerous backline with perfectly timed passes, and creating a beautifully crafted try for Kurtley Arendse. His calm decision-making silenced many critics, who had questioned his consistency, and his display suggested that South Africa's attacking game may have reached another level. Behind the scrum, New Zealand's Cam Roigard produced a performance that many considered worthy of man of the match honours. His lightning-fast service kept France under relentless pressure, while his instinctive support play delivered 2 brilliantly taken tries that showcased his exceptional rugby intelligence. Despite his brilliance, South Africa's Grant Williams also received enormous praise after slicing through England's defence, with a stunning line break, before adding a crucial second-half try that helped extinguish any hopes of an English comeback. Across the rest of the competition, rugby fans witnessed unforgettable moments everywhere they looked. Japan stunned Italy with a composed and clinical performance under the guidance of Eddie Jones. Wales produced one of their most mature displays in recent years to overcome Fiji. Ireland edged Australia in another dramatic encounter. Scotland celebrated an important victory in Argentina. And New Zealand survived a breathtaking battle against France in one of the most entertaining matches of the weekend. Yet despite all the excitement spread across 6 incredible fixtures, one storyline consistently rose above the rest. South Africa's combination of power, discipline, attacking flair, and defensive excellence once again separated them from the chasing pack. 5 Springboks earning places in the Team of the Week was no coincidence. It was a reflection of a squad operating with remarkable confidence, depth, and balance. Every department functioned with purpose, every player understood their role, and every opportunity was seized with ruthless efficiency. If the opening weekend is any indication of what lies ahead, rugby supporters are in for an extraordinary Nations Championship packed with elite competition, unforgettable finishes, and world-class performances. But for now, there is little doubt about who owns the spotlight. The Springboks have fired the first warning shot of the tournament, and after such a complete performance against one of their biggest rivals, every nation chasing the title now knows exactly the level they must reach if they hope to stop South Africa's march toward another championship. Rugby's newest international competition exploded into life this weekend, and if the opening round of the Nations Championship is any indication of what's to come, fans around the world are in for one of the most thrilling seasons the sport has seen in years. Stadiums roared, momentum swung wildly from one team to another, and several matches were decided in the dying minutes, but amid all the chaos and excitement, one message emerged louder than any other: the Springboks are still the team everyone is chasing. South Africa's emphatic 45-21 dismantling of England was not just a victory, it was a statement of intent from the reigning world champions. A performance so complete that it dominated the conversation long after the final whistle and earned 5 Springboks places in the prestigious Team of the Week. The tournament had already delivered fireworks before South Africa even took the field. In Christchurch, New Zealand edged France 34-32 in a breathtaking contest that produced 66 points, and a finish that left fans on the edge of their seats. In Sydney, Ireland survived a dramatic Australian comeback to win 33-31, with a late try, a nerveless conversion, and a missed penalty combining for one of the most dramatic endings of the weekend. Japan stunned Italy 27-10 in Tokyo, while Wales produced a surprisingly mature display to beat Fiji 39-24 in Cardiff. Scotland also impressed with a 47-38 victory over Argentina in Cordoba. Yet when the dust settled, it was Ellis Park that everyone was talking about, because South Africa looked every bit like a side capable of defending its position at the top of world rugby. Leading that charge was the magnificent Damian Willemse, who celebrated his 50th Test cap with a performance that bordered on complete perfection. England arrived with a clear plan to challenge South Africa in the air, but Damian Willemse responded by completely owning the skies. High balls that normally create chaos became routine under his command, and his brilliant 50-20 seconds kick shifted momentum at a crucial stage of the match. Even more impressive was his defensive contribution, producing a try-saving tackle late in the first half when England still had a pulse and the game remained within reach. Add 12 carries, a line break, and constant involvement across the field, and it became clear why many observers described him as sky-owning. It was the kind of performance that reminds fans why Damian Willemse is considered one of the most complete backs in world rugby. On the wings, New Zealand's Will Jordan once again proved he has a remarkable habit of deciding big matches. His 2 tries against France took his international tally to an astonishing 47 tries in just 56 tests, and his second score ultimately won the game for the All Blacks. Yet South Africa's own wing wizard refused to be overshadowed. Cheslin Kolbe, also celebrating his 50th cap, produced one of the weekend's most replayed moments, sidestepping past defenders with breathtaking speed and balance before scoring a trademark try that brought Ellis Park to its feet. Every touch from Cheslin Kolbe carried the feeling that something extraordinary was about to happen. In midfield, Scotland enjoyed a breakthrough performance from Rory Hutchinson, who stepped into a starting role and immediately looked at home on the international stage. Fresh from helping Northampton win the Premiership, he brought creativity, footwork, and intelligent distribution to Scotland's attack, giving them a new dimension in Cordoba. Alongside him, Captain Sione Tuipulo delivered exactly the kind of leadership Scotland needed away from home, carrying aggressively, defending with authority, and controlling the tempo with the confidence of a seasoned leader. South Africa's midfield also earned huge praise. Although Damian de Oyende narrowly missed selection, despite another typically powerful display, teammate Jesse Kriel made the cut thanks to his superb defensive organisation and a well-taken try that highlighted his growing importance to the Springbok system. On the left wing, Fiji's Juta Wainikolo may have ended up on the losing side, but he produced one of the most electrifying individual performances of the round. Every time the ball reached him, Wales looked vulnerable. He carved through defenders, beat multiple tacklers, and piled up more than 120 running meters in a display that left many wondering what might have happened had Fiji found him even more often. Then came perhaps the most intriguing South African story of all, the performance of Manie Libbok. For years, critics have questioned whether he could consistently control matches at the highest level, but against England he answered many of those doubts. Freed from goal-kicking duties with Cheslin Kolbe taking over from the tee, Manie Libbok played with remarkable freedom and confidence. His kicking from hand was intelligent and accurate, his distribution was crisp, and his beautifully timed pass for Kurt Leorenz's try showcased the vision that makes him such a dangerous playmaker. It was arguably one of the most mature performances of his Test career. Behind the scrum, New Zealand's Cam Roigard delivered a masterclass in modern scrum half play. His service was lightning fast, his support lines were outstanding, and his 2 tries came from reading the game a fraction quicker than everyone else on the field. Yet even here South Africa remained close to the spotlight, with Grant Williams producing a sensational line break and scoring a crucial second-half try that helped crush England's hopes of a comeback. Across the tournament, stars emerged from every nation. Ireland's Hugo Keenan produced 2 try-saving tackles and scored one himself. Japan's Takaro Matsunaga guided his side brilliantly with a 17-point haul. France's Mathieu Jalabert nearly inspired a famous comeback in Christchurch. Australia's Joseph Okuso Swalii looked dangerous throughout his return to international rugby. But no team combined individual brilliance with collective dominance quite like South Africa. Their forwards controlled collisions, their backs punished space, and their defence repeatedly forced England into mistakes. Perhaps most importantly, they looked like a team enjoying its rugby, playing with confidence and clarity in every department. That is often the most frightening sign for opponents. The opening round of the Nations Championship delivered everything fans could have hoped for.